You spend money before you get it. This alone is one of the main reasons poor people stay poor. Going into debt, having to constantly pay old debts, is keeping you from making the leap forward. We've seen so many people do this, and it's shocking that they don't even realize what they're doing. If you really want to get rich or at least improve your financial situation, you need to learn how to manage your money, how to control its impact upon your life. Money should be used for protection, to protect yours and your family's health, comfort, lifestyle, and sometimes even happiness. If you find yourself in this situation, the first thing you should do is to get rid of the debt. Then stop yourself from going into debt again. It will be so hard, but so worth it. How many times have you heard someone say, "If I could only get ahead," and then you see them spend money on useless things, or use credit cards to buy a fancy new TV? The moment you use your credit card to buy something that doesn't generate a positive return, all the work you're about to do, all the time you put in, and all the hard work belongs to the company or individual you credited from. They own your time until you pay them back. Number 2, you have bills you struggle with or cannot afford to pay. This is another pretty straightforward way to tell you're not doing well financially and that you need to shake yourself up and get busy. If you have ever gotten the lights cut off, you don't have enough credit to make a phone call, or you simply don't have the funds to pay the bills coming your way, you've stretched yourself too thin and qualify as poor. Although it happens mostly in the cases where someone isn't earning enough money, we've seen it happen to celebrities. You'll know that Johnny Depp is in big financial crisis because of this. Despite earning big money, at one point he was unable to pay his $2 million a month bills, which is forcing him to liquidate some of his possessions. But let's get back to you for a second. How did you end up in this position? Don't know? Well, you probably have a poor understanding on how the world works. You work a low-paying job because you put little to no time into developing a valuable skill set, and even when you get the money you've earned, you use it to buy meaningless things. Just kick back for a second and think about how many people have an expensive phone and no credit, or how many people have an expensive car and still live with their parents. Yeah. Number 3, your car is 10 plus years old. Simple and easy. Your car is too old, it requires constant maintenance, and it doesn't provide you with enough safety in case anything happens. A quality automobile not only expands your lifespan, but literally allows you to go further in life. This is probably one of the last things you should fix though if you come into money. Unless you're an Uber driver, your car is not an asset, it's an expense. You need to fix your mindset and your education first, and then towards the end, upgrade your car. Number 4, if you stopped working, you couldn't maintain your lifestyle for more than 3 months. This is probably the easiest way to find out how well you're doing, no matter how much money you're earning. For some reason, if you stopped working without altering your lifestyle, how long would you make it based on the way you have your life set up right now? 1 year? 6 months? 1 month? Less than that? Generally speaking, if you don't have enough money saved up or cash flow coming in to at least maintain your lifestyle for 3 months, you're considered poor. This reality might hit you like a brick and unveil just how fragile your economic stability is right now. Everybody needs protection against worst-case scenarios, and the fact that you don't have one leaves you vulnerable. The beauty of this 3-month check is it doesn't matter if you make $60K a year or $10 million. In time, you've acquired fixed expenses, and your lifestyle comes at a cost. The way to solve this is to actually do the math on what your average monthly expenses are, and save up to 3 months ahead, or create sufficient secondary streams of income that are not influenced by your ability to work or not. Examples are real estate rents, royalties for intellectual property, or being a minority owner in someone else's business. Number 5. You steal Wi-Fi, electricity, cable, or use torrents for movies and music. Don't get us wrong, you need to do what you need to do to improve your knowledge, your skills, and thankfully the internet is filled with valuable information that can give you a boost towards your goals. But stealing, in any form, is something we look down upon. If you cannot afford to pay for any of those things, it's a clear sign that you're poor, and you'll need to understand that. Use the knowledge you accumulate to work hard, and get yourself on the right side of the table. Number 6. It takes you more than 1 hour to get to work. How many times have you heard the saying, time is money? Well, it's not actually true because you could always make more money, but you can't, at least for now, buy more time. The idea that you're wasting big chunks of your life transitioning from one point to another without any productive output is mind-boggling to us. You should do whatever it takes to get yourself as close to work as possible, so the downtime you would be spending going to work can be put to good use. Let's do the math. If it takes you 1 hour to get to work and another to get back, that's 2 hours per day that you spend in traffic getting angry at random people, switching between lanes without signaling. That's 10 hours per week. 520 full hours per year. If you break down that 520 into days, you'll discover there are 21 full days that you're spending in traffic every year. Let that sink in for a little bit. If you need to, go over the numbers again or do the math yourself. You'll be shocked by how much time is wasted. Imagine if you could take those days and do something productive. Well, the rich use it to get richer, while you're sitting in your car listening to the same 8 songs that get played over and over again every hour. Number 7. No matter what your situation looks like right now, no matter what country you live in, no matter how hard your upbringing was, you still have the same 24 hours in a day like everybody else. You cannot choose your parents or where you were born, but you can choose what you leave behind. It is your duty, it is your obligation to work hard and make sure that your children get a better shot than you did. Being born poor has to do with chance. Dying poor has to do with choice. Make the right one. Number 8. You expect the government to take care of you after you retire. Oh, we're gonna get so much backlash because of this. Poor people always expect others to take care of their own problems. You see it all the time on the news, where people put themselves in bad situations, then blame the government for not helping them out. If you're waiting for Donald Trump or any politician or government to make you rich, you're out of your mind. There are so many people in each country that you as an individual don't matter for the political machine, and they have no interest in you as an individual. The government deals with the masses, and although they might address a shortage of supply in a region or pass laws that help the economy in others, at the end of the day, it's your job to make the best out of the reality you have been dealt. The rules of the game might change. Politicians will come and go. Your success should not depend on them. Otherwise, you don't really deserve it. Number 9. Your house smells funny. Okay, we really didn't want to go into all of these because it's pretty obvious. Hey, if your house smells like shit all the time, you're poor. There's no way around it. Poor people live in bad neighborhoods, crime rates go up, the average potential of the area is low, because as you know, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You look at the people around you and their houses suck, so why would you bother to improve yours? That's why the poor stay poor. You shop at the dollar store, use coupons frequently, or buy things on sale just because they're on sale, even though you don't need them. Okay, there's no shame in being a budget shopper, but with little money comes little quality. You get what you pay for. Things that are cheap break more easily and need to be replaced. Again, there's no shame in trying to get a discount on something that you really need. But listen to this, and please pay attention because this is really important. Nobody became a billionaire by saving money. I'm gonna say that again. Nobody became a billionaire by saving money. They all focused on constantly increasing their income and used their cash in order to make more cash. Now think about yourself. How many times have you walked into the store and bought an item that you really didn't need because it was, quote, a great deal? Yeah, buying things you don't need on sale isn't saving you money. It's giving away the little money you still have to the company that, by the way, is still making a profit even with the massive discount.